Hello, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And today we are, well, we've already bid goodbye to EDE, sent him back to Prim. He's got his upgrades, shiny new
troops are bad blood.
Yes, okay. Shiny new chassis, so he can go and chill out for a bit. His combat days are done for now. We're going to recruit Veronica, if we can, with Boone in the party.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first time, huh? Good. I'd hoped you'd come around. Shall we?
Yes, let's. Oh, okay. Oh. So we've got to get rid of Boone as well. Jesus, okay.
Fine by me.
Have you got anything I want, Boone? Just the scrap metal. Well, in that case...
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first...
We'll go and get EDE back as well. So, Boone, you can go.
Hey.
Oh.
I want to thank you for bringing me to Bitter Springs. Things seem clearer now.
It's good. Now go away.
If that's what you think.
Yep.
Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer.
You do that. Right, Veronica, let's do this.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first... Good. Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them.
Ah.
I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Yep. Actually, I'm more comfortable now that I know you've had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Let's do it. So we've got the Scribe Assistant perk, which is... While Veronica is a companion, the player can craft workbench items through Veronica's dialogue. That's good.
Wow, Mr. House is looking for you, huh? What do you think he wants? Bowling partner?
I doubt it. Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Very funny. Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was.
Helios 1.
Guess it seemed important at the time. Can I make it up?
What are your goals?
I want... a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal. You want a nice dress.
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them,
Nothing wrong with
you know?
sweatpants?
They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies, before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Okay, tell me something else.
Like what?
Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah.
Ah.
That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Well, that'd be interesting if we decide to go back there. Something else?
Like what?
Do you want to go anywhere?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Okay.
Let's.
Well, that ties in nicely with what I had planned because we're going to head to...
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. We're going to head to Nellis Air Force Base and speak to the Boomers. Ah, hey, Bill.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Pretty good. What do your people have to say about me?
I haven't heard anything. You must not be trying hard enough.
Guess not.
Each of the elders would appreciate assistance with various issues here in Nellis. Seek out Jack, Loyal, Raquel, and Argyle. They will guide you.
Argyle, you magnificent bastard.
Don't get blown up.
I'll try not to. Right, we can't steal anything from Pearl's house, so let's go see someone else. Nellis Schoolhouse, medical station. This looks like a location over here. Loyal's house, Nellis workshop. Boomer Museum, eh?
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Yes, I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
I didn't notice the mural, but yeah, tell me about it.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Okay. Oh, right, that mural. Holy
Ages
shit.
ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here.
What?
And it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny.
Oh,
I'm
really?
pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before?
Mm-hmm. You and me think the same thing. Right, I'm instantly very wary of the fact that they want to recapture technology that allows them to drop ordnance on people from a great height. What's wrong with your head? Oh, you've gone back to bed. Right.
Hi there.
Get up.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Yes.
Ask away.
Questions. How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
I alone have shot down many X-Wings and TIE fighters, but that doesn't mean to say I'm a starfighter pilot. To slip the surly bonds of Earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... Words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, any detonation with a yield less than half ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago.
Automatic?
Leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Am I going mad, or did he say automatic, not atomic? I could be wrong. Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav. An outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. Anything else you want to know?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Is there something else you'd like to talk about?
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Yeah, whatever.
So long.
So long. I am now accepted, just because I've had a conversation with this kid. Right, let's wait for a while. Have you got anything to say about the boomers?
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Power armor and laser rifles are still effective.
Yeah, but only if you've got bodies to fill the suits. We don't take on new members. We're all descendants from the original Brotherhood. Something's gonna have to change, or the empty suits are gonna be all that's left of us.
Okay. How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something?
Really?
Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two. Step into my office.
What else can you do? Is that it? I think most of that I can craft at a workstation anyway. Right. Let's go see the doctor. I think we walked past his shack on the way here. Nope, back in the museum. God damn, it's dark in here. Okay, I guess he's not going to be in his house. He's going to be in the... ooh, is that Dean's Electronics? Yes, that's mine now. As is that. Got a couple of books to read. Excellent. Oh my god. Put some lights in here, for God's sake.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
Looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Yep. I have extensive medical knowledge.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
So let me guess. The doctor can't treat the people who are under his care. So let's see what's what. This man looks like he has some serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. What is our medical rating? 48. Why -2? What's going on? I'm addicted to mentats.
Yes, outsider? I'm afraid medications are in short supply.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
Don't.
Fine, I'll treat this guy. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds, help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll
That
survive.
was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah, you could also learn to spare some bloody medicine supplies. Severely injured, swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. Alright, we need 60 medicine for that. Do we have a physician magazine? Don't think we do. We could use some fixer to get rid of our addiction. Oh yeah, we do. Right, so let's use the fixer. And then that. And that should bring our doctor skill up high enough. 70, yep, let's get on it. Treat the patient. After carefully considering treatment options, you realise the patient is merely having strong allergic reactions. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling around the patient's breathing. Swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
I thought that man was done for.
Well,
You brought him around.
you're an idiot. This man's leg is seriously injured. It may require amputation to save him. Perform. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realise it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, then restitch the wound closed using a much more effective procedure.
Excellent treatment.
You
Hadn't thought
are
of that.
fired.
Yes, outsider?
I've finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. I'm afraid
You still won't give me anything. And you won't even sell me anything.
But
Do you know what? Screw you.
hey,
Oh, I was hidden for a minute there. There we go, hidden. That's for not selling me supplies or treating my addiction. Bloody hell. That's a loud ass noise. Okay, let's check out the hangars. This looks like the inside of Rivet City. Oh wow. What you got here? Loyal?
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there.
Are you talking about that damn brat light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally?
That's
I was
what the
wondering
solar
the hell
arrays are
that
for.
was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. All right.
So, right. I think if I go into items, solar array. I've got 4 solar array parts. I wonder if that's enough. Let's go find out. Why don't we set that as the primary quest? So that's Helios 1 over there, I'm guessing. And this is the solar array in the middle. Probably need more than 4 knowing my luck. He also mentioned an ant infestation problem, so what I'm going to do is get Maria out for some test fire action. This is the gun that I got shot in the head with. Oh, the irony. Okay, I've got to clamber up onto the roof. I thought you said you had an ant problem. Reflector panels on this array damaged. Salvaged parts would be useful to repair the array. Yep. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some of the degraded circuits you spotted. Use the parts. Use the parts. Use the parts. Right, it's probably more broken ones. Let's just try repairing them without parts. Oh, level up. We shall bump some points into repair for the purposes of doing this. We should have checked to see how much repair we actually need. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Yep. So there must... Well, I'm not saying there necessarily must have been 5 parts to salvage around Helios 1, but I'm guessing, given that's the amount of broken panels, that's what we needed. Right, let's go back and let Loyal know that we've done the deed. Where's Veronica gone? Oh well. She's probably busy studying the technology. Like a good Brotherhood scribe. Where you at, Loyal? Did that thing you needed. What kind of aircraft is this? Is this a bomber? Part of it. Yeah. Yep.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
I repaired the solar arrays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Bye.
Bye. God, but idolized. Okay. Return to Pearl. Guess that's all we needed to do.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Okay.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Roger that. Let's fast travel over to the hangar if we can. Well, I kind of guess from the way you guys have been talking that your fondest dream is to fly again.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
That sounds really creepy, Loyal.
Ain't nothing creepy about it. It's a term of respect. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Yeah, where is it?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Okay, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
I will definitely be speaking to Jack about the rebreather. That will prove incredibly useful. Is Jack in there? There he is. Hey, Jack.
Really? So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Looking for ways to help. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal.
Nope.
It may not sound
I need it
exciting,
all.
but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Okay, tell me about her.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to you for her? Maybe I could talk to her for you? What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
I just thought in my head then, like, we set up this wonderful romantic rendezvous, and then I order the Vegas Strip to annihilate the entire of Nellis Air Force Base. Oh shit, I meant to ask him about the rebreather. So yeah, he can have that moment of happiness before we consign this entire part of the wasteland to oblivion.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
No. I'm working on it.
Oh.
Loyal said you could help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Anyways, I can help.
Like I said.
Oh, okay, that's it. What do you do?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's got to learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him.
Okay. Bye-bye. So we got ourselves a rebreather. Probably miscellaneous. Deployable ballast. Cigarette lighter. Is it not in here? Guess not. Interesting.
I hear you're going to help us. I hope you're up for the task.
Oh, maybe it's in armor. Apparel. Yeah. Cool. Right, let's go and get the bomber. There's our bomber. Right, where am I strapping these ballasts to? Probably the wings, I would imagine. Or somewhere near the wings. There's one. And there's two. Right, let's head back to the shore. And then we can float that thing to the surface. Now that we've got this rebreather, we can check out some underwater places if we feel the desire to do so. Right, watch this. Nothing's happening. Do we need to be closer? Didn't work. Oh, near the tow winch. Okay. It didn't specify that when he spoke to me. Or maybe it did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. What? Oh, I thought it was a mine. There she is. Damn, that was cool. Alright, let's go back and give him the good news.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
It's done. It floated up, seems to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Okay, well, glad to have helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
I don't like the way that it actually gives you the options that you can't do when you're in dialogue, because I mean, I just read that and thought, oh yeah, it's a good point actually, the NCR will notice, but now I feel stupid for not being able to say it, so I'd rather it just didn't come up with the option at all. If you can't make the check. Right, let's just wait for a little while. I'm going to go and have a look around for the wherever the virtual reality's housed. Munitions and storage. Oh, there it is. That was easy. requires an access code. I wonder who would have an access code. There's got to be one around here somewhere. Ooh, missile launcher, eh? Let's go and have a word with one of these people over here.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Hello.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime. So we may see our dream of flight soon. Morning.
Boomer chef?
Hungry for grub?
Nope.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon.
Hey, Raquel.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
That is an incredibly backhanded way to ask for help. I'll do it.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Maybe I will. So I guess that means we can now get into that building below the generator. Solar panels. Let's have another quick word with Loyal, who's quickly becoming my favourite person in the base.
Hey.
Hey.
Isn't that bomber a beauty?
Can I get a code to use the VR pods?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
Please?
Anything else you need? I've got work to do.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right!
Hot damn!
It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
So you've got a code, I'm guessing. Let's do a quick save. No, you don't. Does Jack have a code? That's interesting. Pearl would probably have one if anyone. Right, well we'll go and take care of the ant problem first and then we'll go back to Pearl anyway. Generator power source isn't available. That's because we need to go and kill the ants.
Hey!
I'm not going to be too sneaky about this. Did say we were going to use Maria as well, didn't I? Yoink. Ooh, There are actually explosives down here. I am taking all its ammo. Guaranteed not leaving those down here. Oh, it's Christmas. There's a lot of grenade ammo. Oh, there's a fat man. Sorry, a mini nuke. And there's another one. I wonder if that means there's actually weaponry down here as well. Don't want to start shooting things. Don't know what I just did. Oh, thump thump. Yep, I thought there might be some kind of special grenade launcher. Where am I supposed to place this seismic thing? On the ant mound. Activate it. Oh. Well, that was easy. Do I have to do anything else? Can I make that jump? Yep. Scrap metal. That'll do. That's seriously all there is in here. These look like lifts of some description. Ooh. Marksman carbine. Don't think that's what I've got, is it? I think I've got an assault. Yeah. Nice. Set Maria as number 1. Right, there's a dead boomer. Dead ant. I'm gonna guess that they're all gonna be dead now anyway, because I used that sonic thing. Oops. Didn't actually want to take your armor, sorry. Is that it? Alright, we can just leave. We have done what we came here to do. And go back and speak to... Don't like the way that you swing that rocket launcher towards me every time I come through the gates. Are we speaking to Pearl, or do we still need to... What? We still need to switch something on. I wonder if it was those two switches that I messed with when I came in. Looks like it is. Oh. Restart the two things. What? Ah. There we go.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yep.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
You are welcome.
Watch your step, sister.
So let's have a word with Pearl, and then we will get out of here, because I can't honestly see what else they're going to ask me to do other than help them fix the bomber up.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon. Hello, friend.
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls.
And it only took me about half an hour.
A trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Oh. There may be a battle in the near future at the Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. See ya.
Bye. Right, okay, we'll change my mind about the boomers now. Yeah, we'll let them live. Right, anything to say on the matter?
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
Nope. Right, okay. Let's head to the... I want to go back and do the bloody NCR missions that we couldn't finish.
Following up on your...
I am. Why do you keep vanishing? Come back. I need to speak to you. What? Oh. Fine. Just stay where you are then.
This trail runs cold.
Oh, it's Curtis. Interesting. Didn't realise you were I thought you were the one that gave me the mission. Oopsie poopsie. Activation code. Tower access code. Okay, I guess we can report that in. So I got massively confused with that quest. I honestly thought he was the one that had given me the quest.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I am. Right, I tell you what. How would you like to be dressed as a member of the NCR? Thick.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Yeah.
Is it a dress?
Not exactly. I can get you a dress, I suppose. She won't wear it, will she? Yeah. God damn it. Can you not just
You're
carry
making me
it?
carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Can you wear the beret? You can, but you won't. Right, I don't know why I've got these. Okay. Right, let's go and finish this mission. Is it downstairs I'm supposed to be going?
You got something to say? You're back.
I am. I have proof that Sergeant is involved in criminal activity.
That may be the worst kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you had proof he wasn't involved in criminal activity. But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed here. What'd you find?
Oh, that was the merchant guy who hacked into his terminal.
Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hands of our enemies, too. Alright, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have him rounded up. Pretty impressive work there. Wish I could keep you around. But for helping me nail this guy, I think you should have a little keepsake. Here, it's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week, because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bullshit.
Cool. This machete. Oh, this machine. What's this machine? Is that a Garand? Oh, that's really cool.
Why do we always hurt the ones we care about the most?
Alright, calm down. Right. There's an option with her to talk about have you ever been in love. Does that mean she's a romanceable character? That would be interesting. Thump Thump, which I'll repair with these grenade rifles. And I'll probably sell the NCR trooper armor if I can. Tell you what, it's not.
Got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It's not a dress, but it's Benny's suit. If you want to wear that. Nope, you don't. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go and talk to the Colonel, who was probably the one who gave me the mission to find out about the break-ins. I always keep thinking that that's Brotherhood. I was like, the Brotherhood would not have a presence in the main NCR camp.
Yes? What is it?
He won't be having any problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
I caught Curtis radioing intel to Caesar's Legion. Had to take him down.
Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
Find and defuse the bomb. Oh god. Monorail's up here, isn't it? Don't.
The train is about to depart.
No, no, no! Well, shit. Bit of bad news. We've lost the monorail. Was there a way I could have prevented that, maybe?
What happened?
The monorail is destroyed.
God damn it. How could I have let this happen? If only we'd caught this sooner, before he got to the monorail. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us, and you deserve to be compensated for it. The NCR appreciates the work you've done. Will there be anything else?
I want troops for Bitter Springs.
What?
Okay, fine. I guess I can't. What's my fame level with the NCR? Neutral.
There's a lot more troops here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies.
Why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
I don't know what you mean by that.
See you around.
Bye. Okay. I want to take her to Helios 1 because she mentioned it before. And I feel as though it means something to her. This is New Vegas, isn't it? It's up here somewhere. Nope, it's down here somewhere. What am I on about? Helios. Okay, you're gonna be good being here and being Brotherhood.
What is it?
Nothing. Anything coming back to you?
Hope you're picking the winning side here. Be nice to fight for someone who's gonna be around for a while.
Okay. Don't think there's anything we can do with her in here. She's just got this place in her history. Being that her mum and dad both fought the NCR at Helios 1. We'll take her outside as well and see if she remembers anything. And then we will move along. Anything at all? Nope. Okay. Right. Where do we want to go? Oh, there's a Cazador nest over there. Shall we? Can try out my new rifle. It's a big-ass rifle. It is an M1, isn't it? Looks a bit long for a Garand, though. Cazador's ahead. Let's keep it quiet. Do you know what? What's the DPS on this weapon? $127, that's not bad. If I could get a scope for this, this would be amazing as a sniper rifle. I think they're coming towards us. Yep.
Go.
Bring it. Here we go. Oh, I shot the ground, didn't I?
Come on.
Yeah! Right, I don't like the idea of a Cazador nest if I've got to be 100% honest, because there's going to be like a queen or something in there. And queen insects and large sort of like hive bugs freak me the hell out. It's like there's one in Fallout 3 under the, oh, what's it called? Greyditch. There's like an ant queen down there. And just being near that thing freaks me out. Oh, you've got poisoned, haven't you? Alright, alright. Yeah, just being near that thing was horrible. Might as well take all that.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No. Got way too much stuff. Ooh, tell you what, have that combat armor for now. You can probably wear that if you wanted to. It's not a dress, but hey. Hey, there we go. Right. Oh. Was that it? So we can't actually go in the Cazador mine. Cazador nest. It's just a... Well, I guess that's one good way of not having to program in a larger Cazador bug, as in like a queen or something. You just have it as like a hollow in a mountain rather than an actual area you can go to. Fair play. Did we not go there? I'm sure we went there. Right. There's this abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker. I think that's the, or is it the safe house? Yeah, there's a safe house up there. There's an abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker down here.
Nelson's back.
Let's just check it out.
Hope we can defend it this time.
Just on the off chance it's got something to do with Veronica. And then we really will move on. I promise we'll go and do something a bit more questy. Oh, it's up there. Or is it? You coming? Where are you, Veronica? There you are. Oh, I said I was going to go get EDE as well. Right, sorry. I'm all over the place today. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. Oh yeah, so this is EDE's new look. All the random crap taken off him. And I think he has an enhanced Duraframe shell. Durasteel shell frame thing. Right, Veronica, EDE, Veronica. Let's go. Sierra Madre. Oh, is this the Sierra Madre DLC start? Yeah. This is part of the DLC. Right. Changed my mind then. We're not doing this just yet. Never mind. Forget that. We are going to... What did I say we were going to do? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, that's it. Black Mountain. There's Neil.
A pleasant surprise to see you made it. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Let's do it.
Here's the plan. The gate to Tabitha's compound is guarded by several Nightkin, all of them using devices that make them invisible. I'm going to draw them away from the gate by telling them I spotted an intruder in the village. Then you slip in.
That's your plan? I am an intruder in the village.
Yes. So try to stay out of sight, because they'll be coming this way.
Okay. Do I just wait, or... There it. No, 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 no! That is not what I wanted you to do. Well, now we're in trouble. Okay. She's holding her own. Sorry, Neil. You had a great plan. Oh. Is Neil hostile now? Yep. God damn it. I'm sorry, Neil. I didn't mean to do it, man. It's my stupid ass companions. pretty sure there's a nightkin in amongst that somewhere. I need to get out of the way. Where's he gone? Whee! No, didn't mean to do that. Right, come on. We've already ballsed this up. Let me take some Rad-X, use some Radaway, purified water, drink a Nuka-Cola, have a bitter drink, and use a stim pack. Nightkin, that's not a sniper. It's got a rocket launcher. Do you think you can hold fire until I actually move?
Trouble.
Nope. Up! Okie dokie. Can I have the... Ooh, Annabelle. Let's leave that alone for the time being. And get inside the broadcast tower. Hack the terminal from the back. Hack it from the front. Showing... Oh, that was easy. Log. We've been picking up a lot of activity from China's satellite network. The tension is pretty high around here. Frank's been talking about securing a place in one of those vaults for himself and his family. And when he didn't show up for work yesterday, I think we all knew where he went. Oh my god, it's actually happening. We have readings across the board of launches happening everywhere. They must have thrown everything they had, and it looks like we didn't hold back either. The computer says we have 2 minutes until the first missile drops. I can barely type. The mountain shielded us from the worst of the blast, but there's too much Wow, I can't believe these old machines still work. This place looks pretty defensible, and if the radiation... And the radiation should keep the majority of the people away. Looks like we found a home, at least for now. First things first, though. We've got to get these corpses out of here, poor bastards. Marcus. Now, as we all know, there is an old character from Fallout 2 called Marcus. Voiced by none other than Michael Dorn, who's Lieutenant Worf. Could it be the same person? Requires key. Don't think there is a key down here. Points. Nope. Marcus made me type this. The leader of this community, Marcus, said I should start keeping a journal to get my mind off Rhonda. He also said I might find something interesting inside this stupid old building. What could possibly be interesting here? The only thing that works in here is this junky old terminal. It's amazing. This place is a radio station. If we can get it repaired, we can broadcast music across the wastes, just like Rhonda and I used to listen to. Ah, Rhonda, how I wish you hadn't gone away. I asked all the mutants here for help, but none of them could do anything for you, which makes me doubt they can fix this place. The radio station is fixed, and we've begun sending our message out into the desert. Marcus thinks I spend too much time in here. What does the first gen know? Rhonda says they're just one step up from dum-dums, and I agree. There was a fight in the yard today between some of us and the first gens. Marcus made a speech about how we need to work together, but why should we? We were the Master's favourites. We don't need their help. Rhonda says we'd be better off without them. Marcus and the others left today. Finally, we have the whole place to ourselves. No more listening to lectures about what we can and can't say on the air. The airwaves will be free. Now Rhonda and I can host our own radio show like we've been planning. I don't know why Marcus always refused to let us do it before. He always started getting real nervous when I told him what Rhonda thought about things. Rhonda says he was afraid she was too smart to control. Anyway, this is the start of a new era. The only downside is most of the dum-dums chose to stay. Great news! A ghoul entered our camp today who has experience fixing machines. He seems to really like it here, so I hope he can stay long enough to fix Rhonda. Weird. Rhonda just asked me why she would need fixing. She has a point. What was I thinking? I finally got Roll to finish installing the security measures on my door. Now I can have all the privacy I want. Just in case I have a dum-dum moment. I've placed the spare key under the stairs behind my building. No one ever goes back there, so it should be safe from discovery. Okay, under the stairs behind the building. Under the stairs. As in here. Can I get in there? Yoink. And that is Tabitha. Oh yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Level up. I can't remember if the level cap's 30 on this or not, but we might be getting close to final level, so we need to make sure that everything that we need maximizing can be maximized. So science, repair and lockpick I'm going to leave at 80 because we can always buff them with magazines. The only things that we can't really buff are things like survival. Oh no, we can actually. I don't know what to do. But we need a good perk. The Warrens of the Divide have taught you to keep your head down. Your movement speed is greatly increased while sneaking in light armor. Regenerate action points much more quickly than you normally would. That's a good one. The Wastelands taught you some hard lessons, but you've remembered them all. You gain one. No. Is that retroactive? I don't know. Night Stalkers. Which crippled limb? You have additional plus 10 damage. Nice. That's not a bad one to take, but I don't think I'm going to need that. Could go for that. 15% extra damage to torso. It's either going to be Nerves of Steel or that, I think. AP regen, though, seems like a good idea at this point, so we'll go for that. Do not want a varmint rifle. That will do. Is there anything we can do up in here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, repair note number 3. What's this all about? Oops. Raoul, Rhonda made me angry, so I threw this. Now it doesn't seem to work. Please fix. Let's turn the light off. It might give us some better perspective on what can be picked up and looked at and what can't. That's Tabitha. That's part of Tabitha. Is there anything else? Activation code for some sort of explosive. Okay. Right, we can now go and try and find the ghoul who was mentioned in Tabitha's notes. Is that a switch? Oh, it's the lights. What I think we'll do, though, is wait until morning. Prison. I think this is where Raoul is. Have we got Programmers Magazine? Yes, we do. I'm sorry, beg pardon. Oh, we've still got bloody addiction problems, haven't we? Technologies. Overwhelming, no. Conversation, 6 in conversation. Okay. Let's try and get our allowance back. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to start again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start again. Boop. And now wait for all this to happen. Right. Broadcasting, so it's not one of those. Relationship? Nope. Purification. That's 4. Resurrection. Disengage the lock. Probably could have just picked that lock. Got some scrap metal.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Do you think she wants a dress, guys? We need to take some weaponry as well. Take that, and you can take the other assault carbine as well. And that'll do. Nope, you're still using your power fist. Here's Raoul. How's it going, buddy?
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
What do you mean, took me long enough?
Sorry. I assumed the only reason you'd fight past a horde of super mutants and pick the lock on my cell is if you heard my cry for help on the radio. But maybe you're just sightseeing. So since the door's open and all, can I go now?
Who are you?
Name's Raul. Raul Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around here.
Then why does your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's. Whoever he was. How about if you let me go, huh, boss?
You're the mechanic around here?
No. No, boss. I'm a prisoner of the crazy super mutant with the wig and the glasses. I was kind of hoping you were here to set me free. But maybe I'm not a pretty enough damsel for that. Huh?
It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out. Alone. By myself. Into the dangerous waste.
Do you want to tag along with me?
Sorry, boss. But as much as I like to risk getting killed by your side, you seem to already have some help.
Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
Name's Raul.
I think you already told me that. Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there.
Okay. Oops. How old are you?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better. I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
What's Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy. Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war. I'm an open...
How did you end up at Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man.
Oh. How did Tabitha find you in the first place?
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently. Anything to hold your attention, boss.
Come, Raoul, adventure awaits.
Sorry, boss.
Okay, so are you just going to stay here then until I can come back and get you? Or are you going to go back to what I'm assuming is your house down the mountain? Somewhere over here. There was a place that said Raoul's house, but I don't know, might not have been his place. Yeah, there it is, Raoul's shack. I will leave you up here. As if I don't have enough pointless things to do here, Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs I do. So here's my first log entry. I fixed up several old terminals that were left over in the intact buildings here. Wonder what she's planning to use them for. Oops. Apparently the mutants raided a caravan today. One of their rifles jammed. Took about 7 minutes to fix. I also performed minor maintenance on the broadcast tower outside. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled a switch there and taken this accursed station off the air. No doubt she would have killed me soon afterward, but it might have been worth it just to see the look on her face. The mutant with a scar across his face, whom I've taken to calling Cuddles, stopped in today and asked me to fix his car. I told him that's outside my expertise, and seriously thought he was going to kill me. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me. Now they lock me up in the next room whenever I'm not working on something. Oh, and I fixed the toaster. Silver linings and all that. Cuddles came in about his car again. He even brought a container of gas and asked if that would help. I tried to tell him that gas was not the problem, but he got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him himself before things got too ugly. At least I don't have to hear about his damn car anymore. Tabitha came in today and said she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock on my door to require a password. Using one of the other computers I fixed, I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. Okay, the password is 1234. Cool. Wish I'd known that before. Never mind. Where the hell did you come from? Any more of those lying around? Good lord. Yeah, there are. Are they just respawning, or are they genuinely ones that we missed from earlier? Okay, let's get off this mountain. Actually, I want to go and flip the switches on that broadcast tower, see what it does. I don't think it'll do anything, but I can always try. There's 4 of them. Doesn't seem to have done anything. Okay. Oh! Thump, thump. Seriously? I guess the answer to are these things just respawning is yes. Yes, they are. We could fill up on miniguns up here. Right, let's go. So, after we've come down off this mountain, I've just double checked that there's nothing else we want to get. We're going to head to another mutant location. It is up near one of the ranger stations in the mountain that took me on that winding path around to get to. And the reason I want to go there is because the Marcus that's mentioned in those logs, I believe, lives up there. So I think that's everything up here except for irradiated nonsense and respawning super mutants that I don't want to come across. So we'll head back down and then we'll go to show you where it is on the map. Here, Jacobstown. And welcome to Jacobstown. Now, there's a reason it's called Jacobstown. I won't spoil anymore because I've already told you Marcus lives here, but that's pretty much something you find out immediately because here he is.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
Ah. Does that mean I have to take my armor off? Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
What do you know about the Legion?
Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble.
Good news, he's dead.
Overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
Okay, anything else you can tell me about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
Do you have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town.
Well, like you say, human nature doesn't change.
All right.
Any town rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
I had some questions.
Such as?
What's the history of Jacobstown?
Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
I'd like to know about you.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
Tell me more about the tribal.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
It certainly did. Well, depending on your save. You were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
Super mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well.
Okay.
All right.
What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
Okay.
See you.
So that's Marcus from Fallout 2. He was indeed the mayor of Broken Hills. Jacob was a Brotherhood Knight or Paladin, I can't remember which. And they ended up in this fight that lasted days. And then eventually they became friends, headed out and founded... Well, they settled in Broken Hills together, I think. And then Jacob died.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Who's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly now. Come over here and give your grandma some sugar.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oh, of course I have, dearie. How silly of me. I didn't take my medicine yet today. How can I help you?
And what do you do in Jacobstown?
I watch over the bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids. Talk to you soon, dear.
Bye, Lily. Let's go see what there is in Jacobstown. So it seems like this is essentially a rehab for Nightkin, who aren't allowed to use their stealth boys anymore. Is that Marcus?
I like it up here.
Good. Good to hear. What's in here then? Nuka-Cola Victory. This doesn't class as stealing because no one lives here. Cool. Do you know, I've had a thought. Now that our repairs...
Humans down the road could be great gods.
Nope, they're not. They're probably the NCR Ranger Force. I still need to fix the food machine in McCarran, and I can probably do it with my repair skill alone now. I don't need to pick up parts. Still need the 100 scrap for the ammunition the gun runners need to supply to... Who that is, I've completely forgotten now because it's been that long since I actually picked up the quest. I think this is it. We've just got the ski resort house. Yep. Alright, let's head in. See how we can make a nuisance of ourselves. It's very nice.
Another human. One was enough.
Hi, Keen.
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Do you have a problem with humans?
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable.
Stare silently. How does that make you different from some humans?
It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions.
Who's the other human you mentioned?
Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go speak with him instead of me.
What do you do here?
I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this town, but the Nightkin listen to what I have to say. Doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, he doesn't truly understand the difficulties of being a Nightkin.
And why are the Nightkin here in Jacobstown?
The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to be a sanctuary, a place to find a cure. Instead, we wait and wait. I'm sick of waiting.
Okay.
Finally.
Let's go and find out if we can help with the waiting. Dr. Henry?
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place. I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
You're a scientist?
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave.
Canine neuroscience?
Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore.
You were with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after.
Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
I wonder if we can help the King's dog. What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet.
Why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject. And Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
Does Stealth Boy use hurt humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Why are you helping the Nightkin?
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one more grand accomplishment done.
Okay, I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge.
And what makes you think the Night Stalker mutation isn't natural?
I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence.
Okay.
If we must.
I'm surprised to find another human here.
I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around tends to keep things safe and quiet. Yes, yes.
Who's this over here? Calamity.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity.
You have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
What do you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the bighorner hides and meat for supplies.
Does anyone other than super mutants come up this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The great Khans come this way once in a while.
Well, they won't be doing that
but
anytime
they keep
soon.
their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
What can you repair of mine? Yes, I will have you repair that. And that. That. And that'll do. And I'll sell some stuff to you as well. So you can have the LMG, the Merc grenade rifle, because I think Thump Thump's better. Let's just double check. 32, yeah. And you can have that as well. Thank you.
Pleasure doing. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, are you a doctor?
Hey there.
Is there something else I can do for you?
I need somebody to cure my addiction. Let's have a wander about here and see if there's anything else interesting or useful.
Stupid bighorners were making noise all night again.
What's that noise? You're like a growling.
There's too much light. Why is there always too much light? Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Not over here, brother.
Spotted some humans down the road. Could be great Khans.
Is it the Nightkin making that noise?
There's too much light. Why is there always too much light?
getting louder.
Dr. Henry's pretty smart.
Jesus Christ.
Need to tighten up my vices again.
Can't take those. Oh, take the bobby pins though. Oops.
So many staring eyes.
I'm going to pick the door to Marcus's room as soon as that Night King goes away. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Is that your bed? Good God. Quick, come in. Need to shut the door. Sexy sleepwear. Grimy pre-war business wear. Is that it? Is that all that's in here? Coffee mug, carton of cigarettes, lots of books, chair, dresser, coffee mug. Talk about simple. Okay. Well, pretty much nothing going on.
There's too much light. Why is there always too much light?
Let's get out of here. Let's go and speak to Lily. And then we can go deal... Oh, there's the snow globe. Ta-da! And then we go deal with the Nightkin. Not Nightkin, Night Stalkers. Oh, Lily.
Naughty children run from their punishment, but we'll find Betty. Won't we, Leo?
Leo was a super mutant in Fallout 3 as well. I'm looking into the Night Stalker mutation. Want to come along with me?
Oh no, dearie. 3 makes a crowd.
Okay, goodbye.
Talk to you soon.
Right, you two disappear for a bit.
What's up? Why does Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188.
Cool. Right, come on, let's go.
Leo thinks there will be lots more chopping to do now that Caesar is dead. I do hope you'll be careful, Pumpkin. Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always killing my big horners. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
Stealth girl perk. The hell's that? While Lily is a companion, the duration of stealth boys is increased by 100% and all sneak attack criticals do an additional 10% damage. Nice. Come on then. Jesus, that's terrifying. Find you a big two-handed weapon or something. Oh, do we need to go outside the gate and then round? I think we do, don't we? Never mind.
Got a problem. Could use your help.
Hmm?
Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
Are you sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone.
How have they been harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
However, I don't think they will respond too well to me having a super mutant in my party. So we'll deal with this issue first and then we'll come back. I might quick travel back to the I-88 or whatever the place is where Veronica lives and grab her as well before we go. Because you are a companion, but I think having you with me is basically going to be a detriment anywhere I go that isn't up here. Where's this Night Stalker cave at? Up the mountain. Is that it? I think it is. Yep. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Discover 125 locations. Wow. Just got an achievement. Right. What weapon am I going to use for inside here? Probably the rifle. You good? I got a melee weapon I can give you. I don't, I'm sorry. It's very dark. Oh, you have got a weapon yourself, that's good. We'll take some components just in case we need those for the research. Love that noise. Let's get the local map up. Chewed stealth boy. Is that it? So they came in. Well, a Nightkin came in here with its stealth boy, and the Night Stalkers chewed on the stealth boy and gained its power. Seems legit. How is my armor doing? Not too bad, actually. Let's have a Nuka-Cola, purified water, stim pack, and eat some cave fungus. Why not? Can I get out that way? Ow! Plenty of doctor's bags, so that's fine. Ooh. Wonder where this goes. Oh. Damn it. Very nice, very nice. Post-war audio log. This was somebody's little bunker. Hammer wrench, coffee pot, hunting shotgun. Oh my god. That's incredible. Found my new shotgun. Let's read this log. I'll listen to it.
So the Reds finally hit us, just like I always said they would. Vegas is still there as far as I know, but that probably won't last long. Didn't get accepted into one of the vaults, so I did the next best thing and had this place built. Got massive debts, but who cares now? That's every man for himself now. Had to take care of the Paulson boy since he knew about this place. These supplies are from me and nobody else. There's a woman and her daughter up in one of the rooms of the lodge. Might go pay him a visit tomorrow. The man's got needs.
Well, you sounded like a thoroughly detestable individual. Right, I'm going to head out and go and report our success in finding why the Night Stalkers are invisible. Alright, Doctor, I've got your answers wherever you are. I thought that was you then. I thought you were asleep on your own medical bed.
Hello.
Hello, where's the... There he is.
Is there something else I can do for you?
I found a chewed up stealth boy in the Night Stalker lair.
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
Why Lily and not some other Nightkin?
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me.
And what are the risks?
Possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her.
Okay, I'll talk to Lily.
I'll be waiting.
I'm assuming you... Oh, I was going to say, assuming you heard all that, but you're out here.
Leo's getting more and more agitated, sweetie. I think he can smell the fight coming.
Right, let's ask you some normal questions first.
Little munchkin, aren't you? What do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, someone wants to hear Grandma's stories. What would you like to hear, Pumpkin?
Where did you come from?
I grew up in Vault 17. I never even saw the sun until I was 75 years old. That was when super mutants raided the vault and carried a lot of us off. Yes, Leo, I'm getting to that part. They made me one of them, and they put me to work in an army that was going to conquer California.
You were a soldier.
A spy. Sometimes an assassin. I killed a lot of folks for the Master. Yes, Leo, you helped too.
And who was the Master?
Oh, he was a nasty man, dearie. You don't want to know about him. He was the one who made that super mutant army I told you about.
He was, and he was also called Richard Grey once. Just ask Harold.
Oh.
Who's Leo?
Leo is a very bad man, Pumpkin. Yes, you are, Leo. Don't try to deny it. He tells me to do things, terrible things, and sometimes the medicine isn't enough to keep him quiet.
So he's just a voice you hear in your head?
You shouldn't say things like that where Leo can hear you, dearie. He doesn't like it.
Okay.
What do you need?
Oh, I had one more. What's the best way for me to use your skills?
Isn't that sweet of you to fret about me? Such a good boy. I can always help you stay hidden from the bad people, so you won't get in trouble. I don't mind fighting, especially to protect you, dearie, but I don't like guns. Give me a good chopper, and Leo and I will go right to work.
Where did you get that sword?
This old thing? Oh, I scavenged it off a wreck in Klamath. Leo showed me how to make it all ready for chopping. Didn't you, Leo?
Is that it? Okay. Right. Did you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Okay.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead.
Well, she says she wants to, so guess go ahead.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
Will do.
All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rat scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is stable, and the readings are clean. Gamma wave activity is 0. Odd, but everything looks right.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Uh-oh.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable.
This is going to end in violence.
Stealth boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
Okay. What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request. Don't look at me.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from
You've
the
never
experiment,
encountered a level
and I'm
28
lot closer
Wastelander
to a
before.
cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
If only we had more science. Let me think about it.
Have you come to a decision?
Use neuropeptide stimulators on a Nightkin brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
No, I just read it in a magazine. Where's Lily gone? Has she gone back outside? Right, level 29. Here we go. Let's put medicine up a bit. Actually, do you know what? Keep medicine where it is. Let's max out guns. And... I'm stick 5 in medicine. Right, Lily's gone over there. I'm just gonna sleep until...
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. The stealth boys we use have...
Okay, I already knew that. I don't know why you felt the need to talk to me again. Let's just rest until morning, and then we'll go outside, talk to Lily, see if she wants to come with us. Maybe we'll take her, maybe not. In fact, I think we'll probably just go back and get Veronica. Yeah, in fact, we'll do that. So, Veronica's down here, isn't she? Veronica! Oh. Couldn't stay away. I need you back.
What's up? Let's go make trouble.
Not what I had in mind. Right, let's go and have a word with this merc and see what's what. I'm assuming that's the merc over there. Oh god, there's loads of them. Right, well that's not good. Let's make sure we've got a decent set of weapons ready to go. So we'll have Maria in slot number 1. Hunting shotgun in slot number 3. The lever action shotgun can go in a minute. That in number 4. That in number 5. That... Oh, no, not that. In fact, I can repair... Oh, I can't. That in number 6. That in number 7. And that in number 8. There we go. Oh, and let's take the rebreather off. Put my sunglasses back on.
Our business is with the muties, not you.
What do you want with Jacobstown?
Just doing what I'm paid to do. Harass the muties until they leave or attack us. If they leave, we'll let them go. If they attack, we wipe them out. Either way, the job's not done until they're cleared out of the town.
Who are you doing this for?
Won't name names, but some important folks in the NCR are sick of muties attacking their Brahmin herds. They want them gone from NCR territory. Maybe this group had something to do with attacking Brahmin, maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're getting paid to make them go away.
We can try talking to them, or we can fight them. Let's go for the speech option. Go away or you'll have to deal with me and you'll wish you were fighting super mutants instead.
I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
You've got a sniper rifle. Changed my mind. Where did the other guy go? Big boo! Oh! Okay. Shit. Well, I mean, do I care? Yes. Am I gonna reload to change that decision? No.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, but I think I can repair the armor with that one. Yeah.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I can't really move now, but I'll follow you in spirit.
Marcus, I did a silly thing, and now the NCR might hate you, but hey.
I hope it will snow later.
Not the outcome I was hoping for with the mercs. At least it buys us time to build up our defenses. Had hoped to start reaching out to NCR, start talking trade and borders. It'll be more difficult now.
I'm sorry. What's the story with Keen?
Smart, charismatic, hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans, prefers fighting them to talking. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Was hoping he could draw the Nightkin to Jacobstown. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around.
What happens if Keen leaves?
That happens, there's a good chance other Nightkin will follow. It'll make it hard to get a cure to them. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave hunting for stealth boys, people are gonna get killed. Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here looking for payback.
Why does Keen want to leave?
Because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, or used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. A few already left to try and find more stealth boys. A miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth boys and lose their minds. Not much of a choice.
You're a mutant too. Wouldn't the Nightkin listen to you?
That's like saying Kaisar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for others. Mutants included.
Okay.
See you.
Bye. Well, I think we've done all we can do here. Messed up the situation a little bit. But I think we'll also leave it there for this episode. I think next time we will head down to start doing some of the Mr. House related stuff and focus our attention back down on the strip. Let's just see if Veronica's got anything to say about...
What's up?
No, still nothing to say. Let's ask her that question as well before we go. Oh, here we go. Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
Oh god, you can ask loads of questions. That one.
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
Okay, and you didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Oh. So we can ask about all of these things. Can you tell me anything about this platinum chip?
Yeah. It's not for poker. I've never seen anything quite like it, but I can tell you it looks like it was fabricated before the war, and not at a mint. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Hold on to it. Might be your lucky chip.
Oh, I can imagine it will be.
See you around.
Bye-bye. Yep, so we will leave it there for now. Think back to the Vegas Strip for the next episode, and maybe start pushing towards the end of the main story quest. I don't know. But for now, from Jacobstown and the site of a ruined negotiation with NCR mercs, which has irreparably damaged my reputation with them, it's goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.